ahead and use them. What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good!
Well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you. Left cheek! Left cheek! Left cheek!
Hey guys, welcome to my next review. This is the Marvel Legends series Spider-Man Retro Carded Cardiac. Now I picked this up recently from Amazon. I think the ship date got bumped up a little bit and it shipped to me recently. So let's take a look at the packaging. So here is the front, that retro style card art from the 90s Spider-Man series. And then here we have the back with that same artwork, and then some instructions how to swap his hands. And then a quick bio. Dr. Elias Wortham transformed himself into a vigilante cardiac to avenge his brother by exacting justice against evil corporations that skirt the law. And then you can see the cross on the back with the Spider-Man 2099, the Uncanny Spider-Man, Spider-Venom, Marvel's Owl, Hypno Hustler, and Cardiac. There's the legal stuff, and then there's the barcode. So let's get the turntable out of the way and get this guy out of his packaging. Tilt the camera down a little bit. Now I'm going to have to say, I don't know a whole lot of this guy. What my first memory of him is, I think the 93 Marvel comic cards. I remember he was one of the characters, one of the cards that I had. I don't remember him being on the Spider-Man series though, so it's just kind of weird that they put him in the retro card, I guess. But here he is. Out of package. Get these accessories out. Oh, those come out a little bit easier than I thought. And let's get a closer look at them. all those teeth. Really good look at like the heart rate monitor. Symbols. Now I have no idea if this is an all new body. But yeah, looks really good. Now he it looks like he suffers from the same torso that Agent Venom suffers from. No waist rotation. So let's take a look at articulation. Head's on a ball joint, can go all around. It doesn't look like he has the hinge. It looks like it's just a double barbell. So that's really the furthest his head can go down. That's pretty much the furthest it can go back. Shoulders, arms, 360 rotation on a ratchet. Shoulders can go barely 90. And there's nothing blocking it. Bicep swivel, pinless, double elbows. Stiff up there at the top, but. And then wrist, normal wrist pin, rotates and then hinges back, hinges forward. Upper torso, you can go about that far forward, that far back, side to side. Like I said, no waist rotation. Legs can get a pretty decent split. Go that far forward and then that far back. There is a thigh swivel hidden under the strap around his thigh. Double jointed knee, pinless double jointed knee. You can get to there. Is there a boot cut? No, there is no boot cut. It's not stuck. No boot. The ankle can go that far back, that far forward, and there is a rocker. So yeah, limited, not super. Probably could have used the boot swivel maybe. And then the waist rotation is kind of annoying, not having one. So let's see, let's go over the accessories. He comes with his staff, a little bit of flex to it. And then he has a pair of grip hands. Now of note, he has one open hand and then one fist hand. That's already installed. And then here is his additional hands. It's just a grip hand for his staff. And then he has the electrical effect. And then that just, is there a specific way it's keyed? Doesn't look like it. It just comes together. And you can put that on a staff. I think it's better if you clamp it on. Of course, the other piece just flew under my desk, but it can clamp one like that. I don't know if I can reach the other piece. But yeah, it is kind of keyed. There's a bigger hole in the top and a smaller hole in the bottom, and it fits on a staff. So he can do the electric pulse. Holds pretty good. Let's do some posing. Alright, so let's do a little size comparison. Here's Cardiac next to a Jada Street Fighter Cammy who doesn't want to stand up now. There we go. Let's see. Then we got the JoJo Classified Cobra Commander. What else we got over here? The Walmart exclusive. What's it? Walmart exclusive? Mysterio. Retro carded reissue of Rhino. And last but certainly not least, the big guy, Maximum Hulk. Back up a little bit. Yeah, so, all right, let's move on to final thoughts. All right, so let's time for my final thoughts. Final thoughts. I dig this figure, but first let's rattle off a couple negatives. The teeth on the head sculpt's kind of weird. And the lack of waist rotation, I don't like. I mean, he's got a lot of movement in the upper torso, but I just feel a waist rotation could help out as well. Also, kind of weird that they hid the thigh cuts under the like those pouches or whatever that is on his thigh, but yet there's no boot swivel when there's a break between the calf. So it'd be kind of nice to have that. So there is some limitations on the articulation. The other thing, I think I'd rather have 2 fisted hands and then 2 hands to wield the weapon, but they only gave us 1 fist hand and then like a more open hand. And then I kind of wish we got 2 effect pieces. That electric ball thing is pretty good, and I wish we could have had one for each end of a staff. But other than that, I mean, I like the look of it, the detail, like how the heart rate monitor type deco is. It's not a deco. It's actually molded into the body. And then like I said earlier, I just remember this guy through the Marvel trading cards, so it was cool to get him. And I know there was some weird things legally on getting the rights for Marvel, getting the rights to this character. So definitely a throwback from that early 90s trading card set. But yeah, definitely good. Glad to have him in with the rest of my Spider-Man characters. So I will have to say I would recommend if you're building like that retro Spider-Man stuff. But that is all I have for this one. If you could like the video, subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. Check me out on all the other socials. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, X, Twitch, and I'm on Facebook page at allatalib1980_collects. And then check out my 2 reviews a week, Tuesdays and Fridays, and then the news and review on Tuesday mornings, and going live on Saturday evening, so at 11 p.m. So that's all I have for this one. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.